This is 2 Chronicles chapter 10. I'm going to start at 1 and skip around. 2 Chronicles chapter 10 verse 1. And Rehoboam went to Shechem, for to Shechem were all Israel come to make him king. And it came to pass when Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, whether he had fled from the presence of Solomon the king, heard it that Jeroboam returned out of Egypt. And they sent and called him. So Jeroboam and all Israel came and spake to Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore ease thou somewhat the grievous servitude of thy father, and his heavy yoke that he put upon us, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Come again unto me after 3 days. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam took counsel with the old men that had stood before Solomon his father, while he yet lived, saying, What counsel give ye me to return answer to this people? So just like we seek our elders for wise counsel, and they give us the knowledge of the scriptures, telling us not to celebrate these paganistic holidays, and they show us through the breakdown of this Bible not to celebrate this holiday. You still got people even in Israel that know this truth, that still try on the sly and celebrate and worship this holiday, saying it's for the kids. It says, and they spake unto him, talking about the elders, and they spake unto him, saying, If thou be kind to this people, and please them, and speak good words to them, they will be thy servants forever. Now the elders gave them what? Wise counsel, how to rule and govern these people. But he forsook the counsel which the old men gave him, and took counsel with the young men that were brought up with him, that stood before him. See what I'm saying? So he didn't take wise counsel from the elders. He went and done his own thing. He said, forget wise counsel. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to listen to my homeboys. Say, man, what should I do with these people? And this is what his homeboys told him. And he said unto them, What advice give ye that we may return answer to this people which have spoken to me, saying, Ease somewhat the yoke that my father did put upon us? And the young men that were brought up with him, his homeboys, spake unto him, saying, Thus shalt thou answer the people that spake unto thee, saying, Thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it somewhat lighter for us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, My little finger, said, My little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. For whereas my father put a heavy yoke upon you, I will put more to your yoke. My father chastised you with the whip, but I will chastise you with scorpions. So it's saying what? He gonna bring more hell on them than his father did. What's up, bro? See what I'm saying? He didn't take wise counsel, man. He went instead and turned from the elders and went to wickedness, just like you got people in Israel doing. They know this truth. They don't listen to the elders. They go up and do their own thing. And guess what? They out here worshiping on the sly these high holy days, just like Christmas. And you finna have some of them lie to them, well, I let my kids do what they want to do. I let them go to Christmas parties and exchange gifts and celebrate Christmas. You know, it's on me. Yeah, it is on you, but you're also supposed to govern your household also. If you don't celebrate Christmas or birthdays, why should you allow anybody in your household to do the same? Just like you said in Joshua, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Meaning his household plus himself, because your body is also known as the house too. See what I'm saying? But that's what's wrong with people here in America today. They don't take wise counsel, which is this book right here, this Bible. They rather follow the commandments of men and celebrating witchcraft, like Christmas. You see what I'm saying? You men really should hate Christmas. Why? That's the time, man, look here, you got birthdays, Valentine's Day, and then Christmas. You should hate all this. You men really should hate all these holidays, even if you don't know nothing about the Bible. You should hate it. Why? Because you got to spend your money. Your wife may give you one gift, but you done gave her 30. You done gave her all the overtime you done worked to make her happy, but she get your lame tie, or a coffee cup, or a pair of drawers or something. Something you don't even need. Half of a screwdriver set. Not even a whole complete set. But you people here in America don't even think. Y'all just go with the flow. I hate the holidays. See what I'm saying? Because why? Women expect too much out of men during the holidays. If you don't give me this and give me that, I'm not giving you none tonight. You don't give me a gift for Christmas, I ain't giving you no pussy. That's how it be. But you know what? As a man, you say, okay, well, forget it. You keep your pussy and I keep my money. But you men are scared to be men here in America. You shouldn't let your woman dictate or rule over you, especially around the holidays. Tell her to treat you the same way as she do around the holidays the whole year. But I guarantee you she don't. She be nice to you and want to give up the ass every day around Valentine's Day and Christmas. Why? Because she know you're going to get her some gifts. But tell her, during them holidays, treat you the same way she treats you all year. Be stingy. You be stingy with me, I'm going to be stingy with you. See what I'm saying? But you being scared to do that here in America. Why? Because you love worshiping your woman. And that's part of this witchcraft of Christmas. They're worshiping your woman. Your woman said, I want a diamond ring and a brand new Mercedes Benz. What you do, you go out there and work your ass off and try and get it for her. But then you tell her what you want. I want season passes to the Indianapolis Colts game. And instead, she turn around and get you a goddamn Indianapolis Colts jersey. That ain't what you asked for. You asked for season ticket, but she get you a damn a banner and a cup, maybe a hat. You done went out and spent $20,000 on her, but she done spent like $50 on you. But that all goes back to what? The witchcraft for Christmas. That's why you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, y'all are not supposed to be worshiping these paganistic holidays. Notice around this time of year, you look at the women's faces, they happy. But you look at the men's faces, they pissed off. Why? Because hell, they were going to buy them a 30-pack of beer today, but they can't. They had to spend it on y'all women, to try to make y'all happy for what? For Christmas. That's why when I was growing up, I never kept a girlfriend, especially around the holidays. I'll keep her all the rest of the year. When it come around the holidays, I got to break up with you. Why? Because you want me to spend all my money on you. All the money I got, I need to keep it for me. But see, men don't think like that. Men like, well, that's my baby. I got to keep her happy, but she ain't trying to keep you happy. You come home from work, you hungry, she tell you, well, you on your own today, I don't feel like cooking, I'm tired. But you ain't did nothing all day to watch TV. But that's how they treat you here in America. But yeah, you still supposed to break your back and buy them gifts. That's nonsense. That's another reason why the Lord is coming back to destroy America. For what? The worship of the woman. You're not supposed to put no woman on no pedestal and worship her as a god. But they goes back into what? Christmas. Semiramis. The so-called Virgin Mary, the mother of Jesus, who they call Jesus. They worship and honor her too with this Christmas holiday. Mary had to go through so much just to give birth to the Lord, and she ain't had to go through nothing. See what I'm saying? This is Joel. Well, I don't read that. Oh, this is Amos chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 6. It said, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4, who is Israel? You Negro, Latino, and Native American." It said, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver, and the poor for a pair of shoes." Just like they do in these churches. They take a bribe for what? To turn y'all away from the Lord. They done sold y'all out for silver and gold and pairs of shoes. Meaning what? The gifts of this world. They don't tell y'all the truth in these churches. They don't tell y'all in the church, you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. They tell you to celebrate it. They lie and say, what? It's the birth of the Lord, which is a lie. The Lord was never born during the wintertime. You can't find that in this Bible. But the Bible tell you he was born during tax season. When do you pay your taxes? In the spring. See what I'm saying? And the Bible, it don't mention nothing about Christmas. They tell you not to celebrate, not to follow the ways of the heathen by cutting down the tree and putting gold and silver on it. That's what? A Christmas tree. They tell you not to learn the ways of the heathen. The Bible tell you not to celebrate it, but America tell you to celebrate it. Why? Because America wants you to worship his God, which is Satan. That's America's God. Not who they call Jesus Christ. See what I'm saying? America don't tell you Negroes, Latino, and Native American that y'all the real children of Israel. You Negroes, y'all the true Jews of the Bible. Y'all the real Jews. America don't tell you that. America tell you Negroes what? You're worthless pieces of trash. That's why we gun you down in the street. But yet, we want you to celebrate our holiday Christmas. So why? We can take your money and still be lords over you. See what I'm saying? Christmas has nothing to do with the Lord. It's just another form of what? White supremacy. So when you're thinking about the Lord, you think about this image right here of the white man. The Bible tell you the Lord is a so-called Negro, not a white man. Read Revelation 1 and 13 while you're getting your next Botox surgery. While you're getting them injections in your lip, read Revelation 1 and 13. Instead of your lips swelling up, maybe your brain will swell up with some knowledge. Revelation 1 and 13 to tell you that the Lord is a so-called Negro. He's not a white boy. So when you celebrate Christmas, you're actually celebrating the white man, a form of white supremacy. Because the Bible has nothing to do with Christmas. The Lord was not born during the winter time. It's cold over there in Israel just like it is here in America. See what I'm saying? If the Lord was born during the wintertime, he'd have died of the flu, pneumonia, or the frostbite from being wrapped up in a blanket while it's cold. Mary would have died. She'd have caught all kind of infections from having a baby out there in the cold. The Bible tells you in Luke, the 2nd chapter, the Lord was born during tax season. When do you people pay taxes around here? In the springtime, not the winter. But your people don't read the Bible, that's why you don't know. It says that pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor. That means what? That they desire, or they rather live here in oppression instead of following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. They desire more oppression here in America. And it says that pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, that's a sign of mourning here in America, and turn aside the way of the meek. Who is the meek? You Negro, Latino, and Native American, the children of Israel. It says, and a man and his father will go in unto the same maid to profane my holy name. That's right. Y'all go into the same philosophy. That's known as going into the same whore. Y'all banging the same whore, which is the same philosophy as what? Worshiping Christmas. You're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. Hey, you might well say that you love Satan if you celebrate Christmas, because that's really what it is. Satan worship. It has nothing to do with the Lord. Christmas is an old Babylonian, which is an African holiday. It's old African witchcraft that you people here in America are celebrating, calling it Christmas. Christmas is a devil's holiday. It's not for the Negroes, Latino, and Native American, the children of Israel to celebrate. That's the devil's holiday. And you devils are known as you white people. You Edomites according to the Bible. That's why the Lord is going to destroy y'all, man. Another scripture. Matter of fact, Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. That's right. You American people, your wives are harlots in the city. No, number one, physically harlots, and number two, spiritually harlots. Why? Because they lay down with every philosophy here in America, every ideology, every religion here in America. Some of you men are considered whores also. Y'all might well say y'all having orgies, having group sex here in America, because all y'all are celebrating and worshiping what? This vain and paganistic holiday. See what I'm saying? So that's your literal wife, and also too, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the Lord look at us like women also. So you Israelites are whores in these cities also, by doing what? Following these vain customs and ideologies and these vain beliefs like what? Christmas. You ain't supposed to be celebrating no Christmas, man. But you people love it. Why? Because you're getting the trinkets, the gifts. See what I'm saying? The little treats that America has to offer you. That's why you love it. It says, therefore thus said the Lord, this is Amos chapter 7 verse 17. Therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. What is that polluted land? Here in America. To everybody that's celebrating this wicked holiday known as Christmas, you're going to die here in America. Thus said the Lord. And I'll tell you again to your face, celebrate this wicked holiday known as Christmas, the Lord going to kill you. You're going to die in this polluted land. This land is defiled. It is polluted. How is it polluted? With innocent blood. With all these lies, all these different philosophies here in America. It says, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. And we are in captivity here in America. we're not in our land of Israel anymore. We won't go back there until the Lord come and destroy this place. Since it said we're in the land of pollution, I got to go to Micah. I got to get the book of Micah. Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart. That don't mean to literally hop on an airplane or a boat or a train, hop on an Amtrak and flee out of America. No, it says mentally and spiritually come out of the ways of America. That's what it means by arise ye and depart. Meaning wake up to who you are and depart out of the ways and philosophies here in America. By what? Stop celebrating these pagan holidays like Christmas. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. No, this is not your final stop. Not for you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. So you're not supposed to get comfortable here in America. Part of that getting comfortable is what? Celebrating these wicked holidays like Christmas. See what I'm saying? It says what? Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Ain't that what it said in Amos we just read? It said it's polluted. This same land is polluted. It said, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Half you Negro, Latino, and Native American don't even know who you are according to the Bible. But yet you can break down this false pagan worship of Christmas. You can tell the whole story of the live Christmas. But yet you don't even know who you are. You don't know your nationality. You don't know that you're children of Israel. See what I'm saying? You don't know that you're God's chosen people. But yet you think you know everything about the Bible. You think you know everything about Christmas. But you don't know nothing about it. See what I'm saying? You way off. This is Haggai, the book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Half you people here in America don't even consider your ways. You just go with the flow. You just do whatever feels good. That old Aleister Crowley philosophy, do as thou wilt. Celebrating this wicked holiday of Christmas is part of their philosophy. Do as thou wilt. Do whatever make you feel good. It says ye have sown much and bring in little. Just like when you go to work, what do? You work all this overtime and this government tax you, it hit you upside your head by the way of your paycheck. It take half of your earnings, so you're bringing in little, but yet during this Christmas holiday time, you break your neck to spend all your money. And you already don't have no money as to begin with. Yeah. But you got to go around here just to make your wife happy and spend your last $30,000. Just for what? One day, known as Christmas. Which is BS, man. You don't see her breaking her neck for you. You don't see her going to her secret stash, spending all her money on you for one day, for Christmas. It says, ye eat, but ye have not enough. That's right. You do eat, but it don't satisfy you. Even when it comes to these churches, you eat, but it don't satisfy you. Why? Because you still feel the same way you did before you went to church. You feel empty. You still hungry. You don't have nothing.
broke my teeth.
Well, you probably twisted. You ain't break it.
It's broken.
You got a cast on it?
Next day or two.
See, if you broke it, you be in extreme pain. You won't be walking around here smiling. Oh, I know what broken bones.
I'm smiling because of what you told me earlier. And I was just telling him that he needed to come down and talk to you. And
Oh, he has. He has.
That you would enlighten him to things that he had never before.
Oh, he done been down here before. He know. He know. You know. Yeah, you go take care of yourself. You and your husband, cause.
He's not my husband.
Well, your friend. Well, your friend.
I have a husband, but it's not even my husband for very much longer.
Oh, well.
You don't lay your hands on a woman and expect to be treated right.
Well, that's how it is in this society.
And well, you was putting a good word in there.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm being cold. It's no problem. Hey, I'm doing whatever the Lord tell me to do. Out here preaching this Bible. Whether people get happy or mad, I don't care, you know. Doing my job.
Next Saturday.
Okay. All right. Take care of yourself. Man, I tell you. Folks here in America, boy, I tell you. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. That's right. Just like in these churches, this word is known as what? Living water. You go to these churches calling yourself drinking of this living water, but you're not quenching your thirst. Just like the Lord told that African, that Samaritan woman at the well, the water that I have, you should never thirst. But she didn't understand what he was talking about. That's why she's still thirsty to this day. That's why these African nations are still thirsty to this day. Just like you people here in America, you walking around thirsty. And see, that let you know that Israel, this book is for Israel, you Negro, Latino, and Native American. What do you call these women in the club that's always begging? You call them what? Thirsty bitches. See what I'm saying? And just like the Bible said, thirsty. It says what? It says, ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Meaning what? You thirsty. Just like they call these women in the club, thirsty. See what I'm saying? It says, ye clothe you, but there is none warm. Worshiping Christmas. You putting on clothes thinking that it's a holy holiday, but you're not getting yourself warm. Because why? It's a lie. So you still out here in the cold because you don't know the truth about this wicked holiday, Christmas. See what I'm saying? It says, and he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with hold. What does that bag with hold? Christmas. You work your ass off at work to spend all your money for one day of Christmas and you still broke. You still got bills to pay. Just to make little Timmy happy. Just to make your wife Martha happy. But you're not happy. Why? Because you're still in debt. Now you got to figure out a way to pay for your bills. Your light, water, and gas, your rent. Because why you blew it all on Christmas to make this person happy. Just on this, just for this one day. This one day of feeling good about yourself. See what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Bath and Body Works. This man probably spent about $70 on some candles and lotion for his wife. But what does he get in return? Nothing. But a hug and a kiss saying, thank you, honey. And that's it. See what I'm saying? That's Christmas. You women take men on a ride for this holiday. You take these men to the most expensive stores that you want gifts from. But then when it comes time for him, you take him to Walmart. You take him to Target. Or you take him to a thrift store to get him a gift for Christmas. But yeah, when it was time for you, you wanted him to take you to what? Jerry's. See what I'm saying? To the steakhouse. To the mall. Bath and Body Works. To Macy's. To what? Spend $400 on an outfit for her. And some perfume. and some jewelry and shoes to go with the outfit, so she can wear for the next man, her secret lover. See what I'm saying? That's what's wrong here in America. It says, this is Haggai verse 1 and 11, and I call for a drought upon the land. Right now it is a drought. There's a drought of food going on. And it's really leaning toward more becoming a drought of the word, of this Bible right here. Because a lot of people don't know nothing about the Bible. So it's a drought of this Bible also. It says, and upon the mountains, upon the government, it is a drought here in America. America is the top government. It's going down. It's losing its money value. China stopped dealing with the American dollar. So this might be the last Christmas you people celebrate. And I pray it is. Because you Negro, Latino, and Native American ain't supposed to be celebrating this Christmas. It don't have nothing to do with the Lord. See what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. You can't find Christmas in the Bible. So I pray this is the last Christmas holiday you people here in America ever celebrate. And it says, and I call for a drought upon the land. It's Haggai 1 and 11. And upon the mountain, and upon the corn, and upon the new wine, and upon the oil, and upon that which the ground bringeth forth. And it is a drought happening now with these crops. Not enough crops are being brought forth here in America. So it's going to be a famine of food pretty soon. So next year, Lord willing, we won't be here. But if we have to be here next year for Christmas, y'all won't be spending no money on gifts. Y'all gonna be trading, y'all gonna be trading corn, shoes, each other. Why? Because America's over. It's done. It's a drought coming to America. It's a famine coming to America real soon. And it says, and upon men, and upon cattle, and upon all the labor of the hand. Meaning what? It's a drought going on now with the labor. Meaning what? No more jobs. It's hard to find jobs here in America now. See what I'm saying? If you do have a job, it's at a fast food restaurant that's really set up for kids. Well, what does it look like? A big 45-year-old grown person working at Chuck E. Cheese, making $7.50 an hour. But you got a master's degree or an engineering degree. But that's what you end up working at, is at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, why? Because there's no jobs in your field. That's what's going on here in America. So it is a drought of the labor of the hands. That's why a lot of you are struggling and can't even celebrate this wicked holiday known as Christmas. Because there's a drought going on. And I love it. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, that I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land. And that day is coming when you're going to cut off the names of the idols out of the land.